my name is Natalie Cruz. Okay, today I'm here to talk to you about how the American people are more similar than we'd like to, admit. So today I'm here, and anytime I talk about the Crodovers letters from from an American farmer, I'm just gonna resort to Hector because for the sake of my pronunciation, I cannot pronounce that at all. So first and foremost, Hector emphasizes the American identity. He describes the American farmer as a backbone of society, embodying hard work, and they had connection to the land in the same way that the Native Americans did. And they have a strong connection to nature. He writes about how farmers share the same way of life in America. He notes in America the land is source of wealth and substances, and the American Yawp states that agriculture was the primary means of economic development and the foundation of the American identity. So, that's something that we both have similarities in, and I think it's important to establish a connection because from the get-go, we're just told that, we're different, we fall, but we're really the same, have the same core values. Secondly, Hector Crodover, maybe I'm pronouncing it right, highlights remarkable diversity in the American population. He describes it as a melting pot. So all the citizens of the world are drawn by different nations, yet united in their own ways in their quest for freedom and religion. The American Yawp emphasizes that the colonies became a home in various immigrant groups, each contributing collective American identity. And this is found in Chapter 6 of the American Yawp. So, lastly, the pursuit of liberty and opportunity stands out in the American identity. Okay, De Crodover, Hector, portrays Americans as a land where individuals can escape. So, escape the scrutiny of religion, the freedom, just free will, and the diversity is seen as a source of strength, allowing freedom where individuals can escape the norm of restricting your religion, restricting what you do. And this was seen as economic freedom and freedom overall from what people normally saw. The spirit of liberty is seen in unifying force among Americans regardless of their diverse origin. So regardless of where people came from, at the end of the day, people come together, different faces of the earth, different races, different ethnic religions. And these shared identities are not only defined the Americans chapter in the late 18th century, but they also laid the foundation for our nation's evolving identity through the key experiences, identity, diversity, and pursuit of liberty. Crodover presents a good picture of what it is meant to be an American in the late 18th century. So enough with that one. I'm going to go on to my next passage. And this is sourcing from Crodover's, Hector's, same sources, chapter 6 and 7. And this one's going to be because of the societal factors in early America. And I just have my prompts right here, so I'm looking. So, because I can't keep both, in my head, I had just to do another speech right now, so that's impossible right now. Hector highlights a unified American identity. He also acknowledges factors within early American society. And then this essay, the second part, is going to explore two significant factors: is class division and racial inequalities. Both had big, profound impacts and conflict. The first fracture identified by Crodover is the economic disparity between wealthy landowners and poor farmers. So at this time in the 18th century, we're talking about the people who were rich, who controlled the vast tracts of land. And my piece of source right here, he states the rich man's land is his and the poor man's land is taken away, written by Crodover in 1782. And this is coming from Crodover, Hector, Letters from an American Farmer. So this is from a letter. This economic divide is further elaborated in the American Yawp, which discusses how growing wealth of plantation owners in the South created distinct class of elite. So you have your wealthy farm owners, but you only had that. That's the only thing people had going for them in the 18th century was farmland, plantations, and of course you had your slaves who are much poorer in that realm. So there was a significant gap in between, and there's nothing to fill it, sadly. But the American Yawp highlights the systemic inequalities in American society due to slavery and how it fostered a culture of division and conflict. So at this time, people were separated. There was no unity. There was only hate. Enslaved people also created significant social and political tensions that would circulate conflicts such as the Civil War, trying to get slavery taken away, and we did, thankfully. In conclusion, the economic and racial features identified by Cordover reveal the complexity of early American society and what it took to overcome that. And while he celebrates a shared identity among Americans, these divisions underscore challenges that threaten to undermine social cohesion. Understanding these fractures is crucial to grasping the historical context of America and what's going on and struggles and inequality. So at the end of the day, we struggled, we had division, we had hate, but I can proudly say now it is way better than what it was in the 18th century, but these are just what Cordover's sources and first primary hand sources that I use came to me, and I hope you enjoyed reading my speech about Americans in the 18th century and how Cordover's impact had on them. So thank you.